And next up, we have Liu Kang, a Shaolin monk with an affinity towards peaceful meditation and hugging the elderly, versus Smoke, a highly trained Lin Kuei assassin turned cyborg, equipped with chest and wrist missiles, and the ability to disappear and cloak himself in a veil of imperceivable darkness. This will truly be anybody's fight, ladies and gentlemen. But before the bell begins, Liu Kang and Kitana elect to hold vigil for their dear friend they just saw mutilated in front of them by attempting to bone in a Nickelodeon cave. Their heartfelt tear-slicking copulation is about to commence as they bathe in the lighting of this environment that truly looks like we're about to watch a low-budget porno based on the first movie.
You are Earthrealm's greatest champion. You cannot withstand my might.
When out of nowhere, Smoke appears! And then, Cyborg Smoke appears! This must be the Cockblocker 9000 model.
Cockblock robot.
As it quickly interjects, going straight for Liu Kang's mullet, quickly turning his greatest strength into one of his greatest weaknesses! Smoke quickly kicks Kitana in the ovaries, sending her flying. I guess kicking Liu Kang was plan A, but that was plan B. Sorry folks, that was rough. Liu Kang is thrown to the ground, and Smoke dashes gingerly towards Kitana like the Power Rangers villain he truly is. But Liu Kang is having none of that, as he quickly follows him in pursuit. Liu Kang is right behind Smoke, and he's ready to grab him, so Liu Kang jump kicks off a pillar to leap forward and proceeds to grab him like he was going to do anyway. Incredible technique. Liu Kang and Cockblocker 9000 exchange blows frenetically, back and forth, and then Liu Kang goes to clothesline Smoke, but Smoke downloads this information because his CPU is a neural net processor.
The CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer.
And then he clotheslines Liu Kang. Well, what is this, folks? Liu Kang's mullet whips backwards intuitively, and the inertia spins Liu's body around, and this causes Liu to land back on his feet. But then he gets kicked, and this time his mullet overcorrects, making him do a 720 as he falls to the ground. Liu Kang clutches his chest in pain from being kicked in the head, and Smoke goes for a Hulk Hogan atomic leg drop.
Off the ropes, Hogan with a big leg drop.
Ah, my nipples, they hurt! They hurt when I twist them!
But Liu Kang's mullet spins him out of danger. We had to quickly cut away from this riveting fight between a champion of Mortal Kombat and a missile-wielding cyborg assassin to focus on Kitana, fighting some indiscernible jobbers. Look as she passionately backs up from this guy, and then gingerly steps away from this guy. But oh look, she's pulling out her blades. Iconic deadly weaponry at its finest, folks. Look at her go, slicing through the identically clad henchmen like a hot knife through butter, their limbs flying off in every direction as her eviscerated guts spill onto the floor in heaps, and their heads spin off their own bodies as she hacks and gashes and lashes away with ease. It's hard to witness such carnage, but between the guts and the garish gore, one can only marvel at the bewildering sharpness of each individually deadly blade. But look, she's opened up the bladed fan, which can only mean one thing, her disgustingly brutal fatality move, a little kick to the chest. Absolutely disgusting, folks. Baptize your children, because this was an unholy massacre and there is no God save for Belial, who ravenously feasts on the bones that Kitana leaves in her gore-ridden crusade. And we're back to Liu Kang, again spinning around. He's on the ground, a kick, but Smoke pulls his leg, and it forces Liu Kang to do a barrel roll, and he turns this into a kick. But enough! Smoke heel kicks Liu Kang, and the sheer force causes him to do a flip with the perfect form of a trained Olympian diver. A perfect score! But Smoke is having none of this, as he launches a missile in Liu Kang's general direction. Liu Kang responds with perfect Ultra Instinct reflexes. Rather than effortlessly ducking out of the path, he instead backflips directly into the projected trajectory to narrowly avoid the missile and fly upwards and out of the screen. Styrofoam goes flying everywhere, but Cockblocker 9000 isn't done yet. Low kick, low kick. Liu Kang's really getting the business on this one, folks. He's aiming for Smoke, but hitting nothing but air. And then he gets kicked, and he goes flying. Smoke has had enough once again, and goes to shoot another missile in his general direction. But what is this? Sub-Zero comes flying from the heavens and shoots ice on a Smoke. I didn't know Sub-Zero could fly. But oh look, he's actually just made an ice bridge when no one was looking, and his back is sliding across the bottom of it. Look at that, folks. Sometimes it's not actually magic we're witnessing, but rather an optical illusion that can be explained away with a simple physics-based assertion.
So whoever wants to see the vagina, has to have their hand flat. I mean, you can interchange.
Do you want to see the vagina?
I do.
Take that, Chris Angel. Sub-Zero tells Liu to look out for the activated missile lodged in Smoke's chest, which Liu interprets as a prompt to run directly towards Smoke and kick him right in the missile, which explodes the missile, sending Liu Kang flying. Thank God the force of the missile propelled Liu out of the blast radius of the missile. And that settles it, folks. Another round down. And I can't wait for the next bout of action-packed and ridiculously chopped up editing and fight sequences in the next episode of Unfair Kombat by CineMattersToMe.